What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Big Country, and we're going back for the final tune on their 1986 album, The Seer, and it's called The Sailor. Now, in the moment, I don't know if there were any bonus tunes in the folder, and once again, shout out to Han Solo for sharing all the Big Country in the first place. Hello, Luca. Is your plan to knock everything over? Is your plan to attack my feet? I think the latter may be actually what she's interested in. I guess we'll find out if I can shoot this video. Sometimes when she gets mischievous, there is no escape, there is no refuge. In any case, yeah, as I said, I don't know if there are any bonus tunes, but for now we'll finish off the proper album and then I can check. And once more, shout out to Han Solo for sharing. And the final tune, The Sailor, I mean, I feel like it could be a generalized title, but about a specific maritime event or notable experience. It could be a narrative crafted anew for the song, and in that case, you know, it might have a beginning, middle, and an end, meaning like a full, proper chronology of this sailor's life and maybe death. Either way, I expect it to have some form of narrative, so let's find out what it is. This is Big Country, the tune is The Sailor, and it's from the 1986 album, The Seer. Almost like a water type of rhythm already.
What would you be if the waves set you free? The wind in your hair brought you sailing to me. Tied upon shore, would you weary no more? When will it be? When will it be? What would I be if the hurricane came? Would I be clever? Would I be shame? Would I lie helpless, cast upon the flame? What will I be? What will I be? I will be here forever, till the river runs into the sea. I will always be silent and hold my head up, till we will be sailors no more. Where would we go? The sun or the snow? Wandering memories or let them all go? Or would we be dreamers, helplessly so? Where would we go? Where would we go? I will be here forever, till the river runs into the sea. I will always be silent and hold my head up, till we will be sailors no more. I will be here forever, till the river runs into the sea. I will always be silent and hold my head up, till we will be sailors no more. We will be sailors no more.
Hey, they did this again. Luca. I like fast Big Country. The little hi-hat roll. Look, you're gonna knock everything over. No. how you finish an album. Good Lord. I feel like we got, a true expression of everything that is Big Country as the album built toward, or the song itself, and thus the album built toward the end. I do love, that's another time where they've gone into double time tempo in the back half of a track. I really enjoy, as I said, faster Big Country. And yeah, it's interesting because at first it was like, I think he was like referring to him and someone else as sailors and saying like, they're going to do that for a certain amount of time, but then if they stop doing that, like, will they go toward the sun or the snow, and like, are you still a sailor? They're going to have to be something else. And it felt like we were getting multiple points of a narrative. And then, like, of course, now I'm forgetting it because I started thinking about the Sonics. But then there was something in the latter stages where it felt like it had shifted, like, it was like asking a question, which, like, now I'm forgetting what it was. But it seemed to be more general and perhaps the next phase of a story. But of course, again, in the moment, this often happens where I like start thinking about one thing, and then this sounded like this, and then like, what was that other thing I wanted to say? So perhaps it'll come back to me as I'm posting the video, and if so, I'll try to put it in the description. But ultimately, whatever it was, when I re-listen to the tune, which I do for all these tunes, indeed, in headphones immersively and so on, sometimes putting them on CDs, listening to them in my car, which is to say I have an old school car that still uses CDs. But the point is, it felt like there were questions being asked about a sailor and, what may happen at the end of that part of your story, but, what will that mean, like, in terms of, your identity or what you're doing. Either way, once again, shout out to Mr. Adamson, great vocals, and I liked, especially at the end, it was like he was sort of, pushing the typical kind of Big Country expressive vocals to like even higher levels. Like he was crystallizing it. It was like Big Country squared, or like it was as it's in its true form, as I was trying to say. So yeah, really enjoyed his vocal performance, and ultimately the guitar work, some of it there where it's like some of that really rapid fire where it almost sounds like raindrops or something. It's like how are they doing that on guitar? And then by the end, as I said, it was like the classic Big Country sounds in the Sonics, but with like, maximized. I'm still trying to figure out how to articulate what my brain experienced. But as I said, just a really top album closing track. See, Luca is now so docile. At the beginning of the video, she's kind of like, should I attack his feet, should I, whatever. Then she goes exploring over here, and I'm listening, trying to enjoy. Then she jumps up, and she's going toward the camera setup that I have, and it's like she's going to knock everything down. I'm about to reshoot this whole video. So I dissuade her from doing that. Then she goes back with a fury to bite my feet. I put my teacup down here. Then she takes a great interest in that. I've deflected her attention away. And then as I'm enjoying the final moments of the tune, I kind of, forgot what she was doing. And she's sitting here placid, tranquil, like a cow in a field just hanging out. So these are the experiences when you try to shoot videos with still a very young kitten who is quite crazy. So in any case, big shout out to Big Country. Big shout out to the Big Country fans who are always here ready to talk about the group, and who have been very supportive of the deep dive, even if I don't get back to it every week. So you are all massively appreciated. As I said, in the moment, I don't know if there are any bonus tunes in that folder. If there are, I'll go through them. If not, I'll try to see if I have access to the next album, which I suppose I could look right now, because I do have the internet open. So give me one moment. And indeed, okay, so no, that's the last one in the folder. So again, I may have access to, and indeed, I suppose I can look. Let's see, in the folder there are 14 tunes, excuse me, and on the album there are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it looks like there's 4 bonus tracks. So that is cool. But as I said, after that, I don't have access to any more material, so I'll have to see what I can do. And indeed, if any of you Big Country people out there, know how to, turn an album into a zip file or something, and you want to make sure I can go, it looks like Peace in Our Time. So Peace in Our Time, and then No Place Like Home. So yeah, I don't have access to either of those. But again, if you big country folks out there know how to, do that kind of stuff, then by all means, you can send it to my email address, which is written in the channel description. Like if you go to the About page or tab. So yeah, bottom line, one way or another, we'll continue going through big country. But as I said, in the meantime, I think we have about 4 bonus tunes to go through. So from Luca, the now tranquil lion, tiger, cat, and I will see you next time. Peace.